deal yourself 13 or 14 tiles if you want to pretend that you're the east seat, and you're going to just get organized. So I've gone ahead and gotten organized. You know your girl's long-winded, so I just went ahead and organized so this video is not 1,000 years long, but here's what we have. We have a single flower, we have a west, a pair of souths, we have 3 dot, a pair of 8 dots, a soap, 8 bam, a pair of 9 bams, a green dragon, we have a 5 crack, and a pair of red dragons. So what you want to do first is you're going to look on your card and you're going to try to choose a section. And sometimes at the deal, you may have 1 or 2 sections that you're thinking about. And so when I'm looking at this hand, I'm thinking, oh, well, I have 3 wins. Maybe I'm going to play in wins. I also have at least 1 dragon and a pair in 1 suit. At least 1 dragon in every suit. I kind of like that I'm collecting a little bit of dragons. I have some numbers that are in multiple suits. Maybe I'm looking at any like numbers. So kind of the 2 sections, I don't see a lot of case for a consecutive number, a consecutive run, because I do have this 8 and 9 counting up, but I don't really have any other numbers that would lead up to that, and I don't really have that across a bunch of suits. So I'm gonna eliminate that section. I'm gonna be looking maybe at this any like numbers if I start to get more of these 8s in different suits. And I kind of actually like a few of the hands that are in Winds and Dragons. I have dragons in every suit. So there is this little hand that has the flowers, a little baby run in any suit, and then all of the dragons in every suit. And then there's also another one down here that's kind of a fun hand that has a news in it and then 2 suits of dragons. So I want to hold my dragons. I'm going to hold dragons in every suit. I'm going to hold my wins, but I'm only going to hold enough to make the news because I don't see a lot of argument. Yes, I have this pair of south, and if I was looking at my like numbers, maybe I'd look over here, but remember that that hand is odd numbers if you're pairing it with the norths and the south. So I don't have the wins that would be together where it would be paired north and south, and then that would look for an odd number. And if this was a pair of easts, I might consider that with the even numbers of the 8s, but doesn't really work for what I have here. So what I'm going to hold on to is I'm obviously going to hold my flower. That works across multiple sections. I'm going to hold my west and my south in case I get a north and an east and I can make that news. I'm going to get rid of one of that south. I'm going to get rid of the 3 dot. It doesn't really go with anything else that I have on my rack. I'm actually probably going to break up these 9s. They don't really go with anything else, so I'm happy to get rid of that. And I'm happy to get rid of this 5 crack. So what I'm holding on to here are my flower, my west and south in case I can make that news. I've got the 8s in 2 suits. Maybe I'll get some more 8s across another suit.